Good Friday, everybody. I would have said Friday morning, but I've stayed in bed till gone 12 o'clock. I've slept for quite a long time last night. I did wake up around about 3 o'clock and I've had trouble getting back to sleep, and when I did get back to sleep it was 12 o'clock. But yeah, it's Friday, so let's see what the day brings. Speak to you shortly. Okay guys, I've been messing about with Michelle's big camera and my local model. And I'm just messing about basically, see what I can do. A little intro for the vlog, using, like I said, the house mascot. See what I can knock up. It might be a load of rubbish, so you might not ever see this again. But I've just imported the pictures, and I'm going to make them into a film. Hi guys, Michelle bought me some cookies yesterday on the way home. I got up this morning and I had one, and then I put the bag down and I've not been able to find them all day. They've disappeared, they completely disappeared off the face of the house. Never to be seen ever again. Now, guess who's just come home? And as you can see, it's back to being freezing again. I'm all wrapped up and Michelle's all wrapped up. Anyway, came home and I said, well, first of all, I got in trouble for eating the sausages. Sent Michelle sausages, but I robbed them. I did send you an email telling you I'd eaten them.
Did you?
No. I thought about it and I looked and I thought, oh, it's 25 to 4. So, too late. Anyway, Michelle's home. She came home, I told her my tale of, whoa, how I'd lost my cookies, and she went, oh, what about these here?
At which point he went, no!
I still found your glasses the other day though, didn't I? Clever done, balance has been restored. Speak to you shortly. Anyway, Friday, you finished work. Yay! Weekend. And it's bloody freezing. Moving on. Okay guys, we've just been watching a programme called Holy Hell. From an ex-member of a, cult, I would say. And it was weird. My take on it is the actual guy who were calling the teacher, you just took one look at him and thought, he's not right. Yet he had all these followers. What was your take on it?
It was interesting.
In what way?
I can't imagine. Well, I can and I can't imagine what it must be like to just give up yourself in your entirety. And that's what they were doing. They were essentially giving up who they were and everything they were. And I can understand how freeing that would be.
But the guy's a weirdo.
Well, yeah. To be totally honest,
He looked creepy as well, didn't he?
if you don't think that people who are parts of a cult or leaders of a cult are strange, then, I don't know, something. But there isn't much difference between a cult and an organised religion, except for, in this case, the fact that the master was abusing people. But if you believe some of the stories that you hear, that happens in organised religion too.
Well, it's not a matter of if you believe that the stories happen. They do actually happen because there have been proven cases of it. And it's been proven that the Catholic Church pays a lot of money to cover up all this sort of stuff. But the difference with that is that organisation facilitates that behaviour. He created that organisation purely for that behaviour, purely to abuse. Yeah, and to fill his own I don't know, Power Rush.
I guess so.
Yeah. He's like a mini Hitler, isn't he? You can stay with me as long as you tell me I'm brilliant all the time. And as soon as you stop doing that, I'm going to make sure none of my other people who think I'm brilliant are going to have anything to do with you. I'll match it. I'm going to abuse you. Sexually and physically abuse you. But well, yeah, anyway. Well, it's worth a watch. I don't understand it. I can't really have enough trouble understanding the so-called mainstream religions. I suppose I struggle understanding that. I find it difficult to think that people could kind of get themselves into that situation. Then when you think about it, it's what we all do, isn't it? You know, we're the same. We go to work, save money to go on holiday, and you know, it's just the alternative lifestyle. Anyway, moving on. What we're about to do now?
Find something else to watch, probably.
Guess pizza shop. It looks like we're going to have a night of watching. Sorry, start again. It looks like we're going to have a night of watching. Seems to be the theme. Starting to watch another program called. I didn't catch the title.
The Children of God.
Children of God, about another cult. I've forgotten what the synopsis was.
It's all about life inside the family.
So tonight's going to be a bit of a depressing Friday night.
Well, it was either that or more murderers. Seems to be.
Yeah, I prefer the cult because the cult doesn't put me in hospital.
One of these days, somebody's going to believe you and think that I'm abusing you. And
They wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. I just wouldn't dare.
fair point.
Anyway, moving on. Hi guys. We're joined here with the Avengers. Well, that's Friday night watching
Cult movies.
cult documentaries.
Documentaries.
And yeah, it's depressing, isn't it?
It's interesting.
It's interesting, but strange. It's amazing what people like, who people will follow, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I believe in a man I've never met, or I never will meet, until I get to heaven, if I ever get there.
Whereas me, I believe that Michelle won't go to heaven because she's probably killed me in the bath with a toaster.
It's alright. I'll make sure I go to confession before
Alright.
repent all my sins.
Yeah. As Michelle says, I'm going to stop saying that because people start actually believing
People will
it.
actually start believing one of these days I am genuinely going to kill you.
Whereas in fact she genuinely does kill me a lot of times, but not usually with the tongue. She's very very good at that. And it's usually unwarranted, I must add. Sorry, I've got that wrong. Always unwarranted, because I'm good. Anyway, with that, that's Friday night over with. It's time for bed, yeah? Because Michelle's got a headache, because she's not been drinking enough water, after telling me off for so many weeks. She took medication, she's going to go off to bed, and she's going to get up early tomorrow morning and make us a McDonald's.
Yeah. Alan's been talking about having a McDonald's for like a week now, so...
She's trying to get out of it by saying, kill you, I'll hurt your gallbladder.
It will.
Don't worry, I've got strong medication.
Extra strength painkiller so that you can eat a double sausage and egg McMuffin.
Yeah. Double sausage, egg McMuffin and morphine works wonders.
Yo. Excuse me, you don't have morphine.
I know, but I will be. Well, I'll have when you take me to hospital afterwards.
Don't. Just don't jinx it, okay?
Another night in hospital
Don't
on morphine.
even dare.
No, I'm not going back. I'm actually, it is hurting now at the moment, but it's hurting in a very specific area, which is, believe it or not, an improvement. Because it's hurting in this very specific area, I can deal with it. The painkillers actually deal with it, yeah? Whereas before, because it was all over, I just couldn't get any relief. And that was what was making me
Grouchy.
Yeah. Well, he's changing my personality, so leave it at that. Okay, with that, you have a camera in hand. With that, we shall say a good night from me.
A good night from him.
Good night. Speak to you all tomorrow.